Oh, it's a great question. It's changed tremendously. And I'm going to repeat myself because what happened in the physician recruitment shortage 30 years ago is exactly what's happened. It's shortage. You've got people retiring. There's not enough clinicians coming out of school. And so you're having the shortage along with DSOs coming in and private equity and buying up practices. So it's completely uh, changed from 5 years ago, 6 years ago. That's a good question. I think that as AI gets more expansive and just our world in general, you're going to see the effects to it. But really, aside from communication, it's still the blocking and
So
tackling
you're
and
having the shortage.
screening and vetting of candidates that at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. That's what works. You've got to understand your client, you've got to understand your candidate, and be the matchmaker and have the right fit happen. When you look at if you look at the physician recruitment market, and back it was anesthesiologists and then CRNAs that were this much of a shortage. We're seeing identical with the whole dental market. It's just you're going to have retirement, and you're just not going to have enough. And then baby boomers, and it's just we saw it. The whole thing happened with physician recruitment. That's what you're going to see. There's just not going to be enough. There's already rumblings. Well, I'm a dentist. I'll clean my own patient's teeth because I can't find a hygienist, or they're impossible. And then you hear this, well, there might be a program where we can train dental assistants to do part of the hygiene work, and then they all get ruffled and upset. How could, I mean, so there's a lot of moving parts, but at the end of the day, it's going to be the shortage. We're coming as consultants. And if you need something, we're looking down the road, you need to start now. Don't tell me in 6 months I'm going to need somebody in 2 months. You've got to consult. And in the dental world, it's almost like they're little babies because they're like, you do what? You recruit? Why should I need a firm to help me recruit? 'Cause they don't know. They haven't experienced any of this yet. So again, it's really be consultative to give them the proper guidance. It's so interesting. When you talk to the younger generation, it's not about the money, it's about balance of life. And you've got to be able to have that integrate into the practice that they want to go. So it's a whole different generation, and it has been for a while. But it's knowing that we're not trying to put a square peg in a round hole, but it's finding the right fit. That you're not going to look back at 6 months. I did this hire, but they don't want to work. Well, we knew this coming in. This is, and that's why we screened and vetted, and there are no surprises. We wouldn't put somebody in that, but it's just it's new generations. I mean, it's the Y and the Z generation. For practices, it's having the realistic conversations that we're watching all of our doctors age. So succession planning with retirement, we've got to have those discussions now, and really put things in place that in 2 years, this is what I want to do, and this is what I want to accomplish. This is what it's going to look like. Um, in terms of job seekers, it's so competitive out there. It's imperative that you find the right fit for you because, you hear it all the time. Life's too short. Well, I mean, especially if you're coming out of school, or do your homework and find the right fit. What are their values? What are their core values? Just everything about that.